Okay, y'all, so I'm going to show you how to find the number of elements and the number of atoms of that element in a chemical formula. Okay, so an element is what you can find on the periodic table. So like O is for oxygen, H is for hydrogen, N is for nitrogen. Those things are elements. Now when you're finding an atom is going to be the number of that element in that chemical formula. Okay, so let me kind of explain a little bit further with this H2O. Okay, remember this little 2 right here is called a subscript. And a subscript tells you how many of the atom in front of it has. Okay, so H would have 2 H's, okay? So then this, if there's no number there, it just assume that it's 1, so it'd be 1 oxygen. So how many elements are in H2O? You gotta look at how many capital letters you have. You have a capital H and you have a capital O. So you have 2 elements, and they are hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, now how many of each of those do you have? How many atoms do you have each? Okay, so you have a subscript here, so you have 2 H's, and no subscript here, so you have 1 O. And the total number of atoms you have is 3. Okay, so you have 2 atoms of hydrogen and you have 1 atom of oxygen, so you have 3 total. All right, let's do something else. Let's do C12O6H12. Okay, so again, you have to count your number of elements, and you are counting the capital letters. So you have 1 capital H, 1 capital O, and a capital H. Sorry, C, O, and then H. Okay, so you have 3 elements, and they are carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. Okay, now you gotta look at the numbers. So the numbers tell you how many you have of the element before it. Okay, so you have 12 carbons, you have 6 oxygens, and you have 12 hydrogens. So you have 12 atoms of carbon, 6 atoms of oxygen, and 12 atoms of hydrogen. And then if you add them all together, that would be 30 atoms total. Okay. All right. That's the basic. I'm going to go a little bit further and talk about coefficients, and then if you see anything parentheses in a next video. So have a great day. Hopefully this helped. And remember the difference between element and atom and how to find each. Good job, guys.